There are seasons inside the human heart that no calendar can measure. Winters that arrive without warning. Springs that take their time to bloom. And between them, many small endings and many quiet beginnings that shape who we become. You know this feeling. Everyone does. It begins as a whisper, something shifting in the quiet corners of your life. A relationship slowly falling apart. A dream fading like morning mist. A loss arriving like thunder on a clear day. And suddenly, the ground beneath you feels less certain. At first, you tell yourself you are fine. You wear your ordinary face. You speak your ordinary words. But inside, a storm is forming. Your chest feels tight. Your thoughts move in circles, returning again and again to the same wounds, the same questions, the same fears. The morning light feels different when you carry grief. It falls through your window the same way it always has. But now it shows you empty spaces, the chair where someone used to sit, the plans that will never happen, the version of yourself you can no longer be. You move through your days like you are walking underwater. Every gesture takes more effort than it should. Some nights, sleep will not come. You lie in the darkness, feeling the weight of everything pressing down. Your mind becomes a small theater where the same scenes play again and again. What you should have said, what you could have done, how things might have been different. You begin to understand why people talk about heartbreak as if it were physical, because it is. You feel it in your bones, in the quiet ache behind your eyes, in the way food loses its taste and colors lose their brightness. The world continues its rhythm. People laugh in cafes, children play in parks, the sun rises and sets. But you stand apart from it all, wrapped in a grief that feels too large for your body to hold. Some days you cannot name what hurts. It is not one thing, it is everything. The weight of small disappointments, the distance between who you are and who you hoped to be, the loneliness that sits beside you even in crowded rooms. You carry invisible bruises no one else can see. And sometimes you wonder if healing is only a story people tell to make the pain easier to bear. But here is what you do not yet know. In the deepest part of your struggle, something ancient is happening. The same force that pushes green shoots through frozen earth is working inside you. Not to fix you, you were never broken. Not to return you to who you were, that person has already changed. But to grow you into someone new. The turning point comes quietly, not like lightning or sudden clarity, but like a small shift in light. Maybe it happens one simple morning when you notice the steam rising from your coffee and feel grateful for its warmth. Maybe it comes with tears, not the desperate ones, but the soft ones that wash you clean. Maybe it arrives in the voice of someone who sees your pain and does not try to fix it, but simply sits beside you. You begin to notice things you missed before. How the trees outside your window have been growing all this time, adding rings through seasons of storm and calm. How the river never fights the rocks, it finds a way around them, shaping them with patience. How even the moon has phases, showing its face in pieces, teaching you that wholeness does not mean always being full. Slowly, so slowly, you hardly see it, you start to breathe differently, deeper, fuller, as if your lungs remember their purpose after a long silence. You find yourself standing at your window in the evening, watching the sky move from blue to gold to purple. And for the first time in months, you are not thinking about what you have lost. You are simply present, noticing the quiet beauty of the world. The transformation does not announce itself. It gathers in small moments. You laugh at something unexpected, and the sound no longer surprises you. You help someone carry their burden, and your own feels lighter. You wake one morning and notice that your first thought is not pain, but possibility. You understand now what you could not see before. You were not being punished. You were being prepared. Every tear watered seeds you did not know you had planted. Every sleepless night taught you how to find light in darkness. Every moment you thought you could not continue built a strength you did not know you had. The person you are becoming could not exist without this journey. Like metal passing through fire, you have been refined, not into something perfect, but into something real, something tested, something that knows its own depth. You learn to hold your pain differently now, not as an enemy to fight, but as a teacher to honor. Healing is not forgetting. It is not pretending the hurt never happened. It is weaving your wounds into the larger story of who you are. The scars remain, but they no longer define you. They become part of your story, not the whole of it. There is a special beauty in surviving your own storms. You look at others differently now. When you see someone struggling, you recognize the familiar shadows in their eyes. You know the weight they carry because you have carried it too. And in this understanding, compassion blooms, not just for them, but finally for yourself. You stop trying to rush difficult emotions. You let sadness visit when it needs to. You allow anger its voice. You sit with uncertainty without calling it failure. You learn the difference between giving up and letting go, between being strong and being hard, between moving forward and running away. The growth that comes through pain is quiet. It does not arrive with grand gestures. It is invisible to most eyes. It happens in the spaces between heartbeats, in the pause between inhale and exhale, in the gentle moment between sleeping and waking. And one day, not a special day, just an ordinary one, you realize you are different. Not because the pain has disappeared, but because you have grown large enough to hold it. Your heart, once too small for such grief, has expanded, not just to contain suffering, but to hold joy beside it, hope beside fear, love beside loss. This is the truth that pain teaches. You are more resilient than you imagined, more capable of renewal than you believed, more able to transform than you ever expected. Every ending carries a beginning. Every winter promises spring. Every darkness holds the seed of dawn. So when life brings you to your knees again, and it will, because this is part of being human, you will meet it differently. Not without fear, but with the memory that you have survived before. Not without tears, but with the understanding that water shapes stone through patience. Not without darkness, but with the quiet faith that you carry your own light even when you cannot see it. You grow through what you go through, not around it, not over it, through it. Through it. Like a river through a canyon, like roots through stone, like light through a prism, breaking you into all your colors, only to show you how beautiful you truly are. The pain you carry is not your enemy. It is shaping you into someone who can hold both sorrow and joy, both loss and love, both ending and beginning. You are not broken. You are breaking open. And in that opening, life enters, messy and beautiful, difficult and sacred, painful, precious. This is your story. This is everyone's story. We grow through what we go through, together and alone, falling and rising, losing and finding, again and again, until we understand that the journey is the destination, that becoming is the point, that every step, even the ones that hurt, especially the ones that hurt, is bringing us home to ourselves,